one for this camera as well.
How you doing? My name is Josefine HJ, and this is my first interview with Naked. Of course, I like do my makeup, beauty routine or whatever, get a coffee and then just like go out the door. But I love the whole like coziness around breakfast, like to get up and start your day with someone and like over a meal. I check my phone. I'm like an addict. It's really bad, I know, but yeah. Oh no, I think she would say I'm very spontaneous and maybe a bit like hectic at times because I'm very like in the moment. My drive, maybe. Yeah, I like things to go like very fast. Like when I've set my mind for something, I wanted it to happen like yesterday. I overthink a lot, like what people will think or like what they'll say and like how will this look and how will that look. And also like even though people feel like they see all of my life, like that's only like 10%. So I struggle a bit with like what people might think of me like on the street or like if they see me at a cafe or like anywhere. I think I've always been like an introvert, but with my job, I've kind of grew into like an extroverted introvert. Growing up, I was very like annoyed of the fact that I couldn't just be that loud person, and I really tried to like change it, and I wanted to be this like social butterfly. But now as I grow older, I'm like, there's not room for everyone to be that way. So it's fine that I'm like the more quiet one. Ooh. Anything Frank Ocean. Her. Have you seen it? It's so good. My boyfriend. Because he's very handsome. And I miss him because he's 3,600 miles away. We actually kissed back in when we were like 18, and I was really drunk and I threw up on him. And then we didn't really talk for a while, but we've always been in like the same group of people. At some point after my last breakup, we started dating. So my two really good friends are really good friends with him. One of them threw a rooftop party and invited him. Yeah, and we've been together ever since. I immediately just think of Joey from Friends. How you doing? For girls, I would say definitely wear something that makes you feel comfortable and confident. Like, don't try and go out of your way to wear something that you think might impress him, because I think you are the best version of yourself when you're like comfortable and confident. I'm like Kim Kardashian. This is gonna sound really horrible. Like a mix of Kim, Kendall, and Hailey Bieber. I'm gonna sound like such a groupie, but I am a really big fan of all of them. I've always loved and have had basic, comfortable pieces as a staple in my wardrobe, but loved mixing them with a bit more crazy, fun pieces. And I think that's still like the core values of my style and my wardrobe. Because I think it's important to be aware of ways that we can prevent destroying our planet. That's why I love the concept of a more sustainable approach to clothing and like eating habits and all of these things. When we first agreed on doing this under the Naked Reborn line, which is the more sustainable line, nature just came to mind as the first thing. So the three main and most important elements for me is air, sea, and earth. And I knew I was gonna do 3 drops, so I wanted to name them after those 3 elements. I knew the first drop was gonna arrive here in springtime, which is like where the air starts to get a bit more fresh and crispy. So it kind of made perfect sense to name the first one air. First of all, air is crucial to our survival, so of course it inspires me, and it's such a strong and powerful element. And then I tried to take that into the clothes, doing more like flowy things. I think it's so insanely cool that like the recycled polyester is made out of like plastic that usually would end up in nature, but now the Naked Reborn line takes it and like makes it into like clothes. Like the trench coat has like blends of the recycled polyester, which like prevents plastic from ending up in nature. I think that's really mind-blowing and cool. I have a really hard time picking one favorite piece, and I know this is gonna sound like I'm trying to sell, but I'm really honest. I love the trench coat. I think it's so amazing. I love this white denim set. I love the long satin dress. I think that's amazing. And you can like style it however you want. You can wear it with flip-flops, you can wear it with sneakers, you can dress it up with a heel. All of my pieces are just very like easy to put on. Like you don't need to do a lot. It's not a lot of fuss. Just put it on and it just works. When I was in Beijing with Valentino for their couture show, I had this amazing Valentino couture dress on, and it was at this really old Chinese palace. It was just really magical. Just really trying not to compare yourself to others. I mean, it's so hard, and I still do it. I still have days where I'm like super down because of something someone else is doing. It'll only backfire. Just focus on your own lane. If you don't agree with what I do, or if you don't like the way I look or the things that I wear or whatever, then you don't need to be there. It's my page. If you don't like it, don't be here. So I just like delete and block. Okay. This is so bad. Ready? Can you see what It's a tree that's losing it, that's like letting go of some leaves. Because I think that's what life's all about, right? Like letting go of things that's not meant for you, so you can be ready for like new things that's meant for you. Like the tree's getting ready for spring and new leaves and new beginnings.
It's rotten.
Is it already? It's very intense to keep like eye contact with you. I'm like